from inside Tropicana. And on the mound today, Garrett Cole. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Chandler Simpson, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. And foul ball. Ground ball to the right side. He steps on the bag. One out in the top of the first. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Junior Caminero. And first offering is fouled off. Just underway from Tropicana Field. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. The Rays strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Change up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Stepping in, Jonathan Aranda. This one ripped, but foul to the right. One out, base is empty, and a run in. The Rays leading on the solo homer. Strike two.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Foul ball, still 0-2. On the ground to Jazz. Slinging it to first in time.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
2 down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Yandy Diaz. A dive, nice stop, over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
We go to the bottom of the first. And starting on the mound for the Rays, Drew Rasmussen. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Grounder off the pitcher. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boo.
Here's Judge now. Grisham on at first, nobody out. Oh, great stop. Flips it. There's one. And very nicely done for the out.
That is third. The designated hitter, Ben Rice.
Base is empty after the double play. Ben Rice will hit next. Up the middle, and that one handled. That is the inning. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Rays, Richie Palacios. That one fouled off.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
Here's the 0-2. And that one hit to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 21, Johnny.
So up next, Johnny DeLuca. Out to short, and it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Cedric Mullins getting ready to hit. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 0-1 down. And there's a foul ball. Cole, the tall righty, 220 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2011. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Man at first, one away. Stays alive. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
So digging in, Nick Fortes. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Here's your 1. On the ground, foul. And foul ball. The 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. DeLuca leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And the 0-2. That's to third. Inning over. The Rays strand just the 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back now in Tampa Bay. We head to the bottom of the second. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Fielding for the wall. Makes the catch in foul ground. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. He's been a great free agent sign.
Ball, that's out. Hey.
Hard hit, right side. Over to Diaz. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. That's to third. Over to Diaz. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Tampa Bay and stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls. Ground ball right side, Goldie. He'll do it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out. Chandler Simpson next to hit for the Rays. Grounded out his first time up.
Simpson.
On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. The 0-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
The 0-2. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
In the air to left center. Grisham gets under it. Out number 2. Now it's the DH, Jonathan Aranda. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. On the ground right side. And that's just foul. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Next for Tampa Bay,
Yandy Diaz now. He's 0 for 1.
Diaz.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Fouled off left side. Two on, 2 outs. This one smoked on its way out of here. A 3-run homer, and they add to their lead. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident.
Palacios in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Bounced up the middle. Bounces into the outfield. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Now it's the right fielder, Johnny DeLuca. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ground ball left side. On to Jazz. And that is that. 3-run bomb for Tampa Bay. It's now a Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. First pitch swinging.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than...
Can't glove it cleanly. So, man aboard, Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Walls. Uh-oh, wrong base as it goes to third. And he's out easily.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
So now, with one away and a man at second, Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Walls.
Got him. Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. Foul ball there. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Uh-oh, throw goes to second. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Yanks strand a pair. Back here at Tropicana Field, all set for the start of the inning. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Foul ball. Towards first, Goldie. He takes it on his own. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
For Tampa Bay, the catcher, number 40.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Nick Fortes. First time up, he grounded to third. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. 0-1 now. That one missed.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And he'll pull into second safely.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And that one is lifted in the air. 2 down. Now the left fielder, Chandler Simpson, 1 for 2. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 1 left for Tampa, but they're in front 4-0. Back now in Tampa Bay. In now is the Yankees DH, Ben Rice. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Now they get the runner and a rundown. And they tag him out. Here comes Cody Bellinger. He popped out his first time. The Yanks down by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. And he hits a ground ball right side. Diaz takes it to the bag. 2 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Gets it to first. And they get Goldschmidt for the out. And he has thrown 4 shutout. Back here in Tampa Bay. And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. That one hammered center field. That's back there. And gone! Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. Jonathan Aranda now at the plate.
Well, these Rays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. So a man at first. Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Yandy Diaz. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Diaz, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in Cuba. That one fouled off. This to third. There's 1 and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. Out towards right center field. Judge on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Solo homer extends the lead for Tampa Bay. We head to the bottom.
For the Yankees,
Griffin Jacks on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Jack.
First offering way inside, almost got him. There's a high chopper. Palacios sends it to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
The shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Jose Caballero digs in now. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. And that one hammered. That's back. That one opts against the fence. Not stopping. He's going for three. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And he's got himself a triple. Oh, the throw is wild. And he comes all the way around to score. Wow, a complete disaster. One down. Brian McMahon steps to the plate. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And he can't come up with it. Still slings it to second. Save! And stepping in for New York, Austin Wells. 0 for 1 so far. No question about this one. It's out of here.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Now here's Trent Grisham. Grisham thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. No challenges left for them now. Nice grab. And they get the out. Aaron Judge at the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
To third, and it goes just foul. Little dribbler up along third, and that goes foul. Two down, nobody on, and they'll do it again. Hard hit left side. Fires over to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Yankees get a homer. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. At the batter now, Johnny DeLuca.
Number 20. Johnny.
First pitch swinging. Strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
That's to third. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Manager out of the dugout. Pitching change here, Ryan Weathers.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
In the air, right field. Judge under it. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. Left field. And just foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. See you later.
There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. That's the inning. Back here at Tropicana Field, now up as the Yankees DH, Ben Rice. Garrett Clevenger gets the call from the pen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs. That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Bellinger up to hit. Really thriving with the bat this season here at home.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
No, this has been anything but a clean game for this team defensively. That's their third error, but somehow they still have the lead. Even if they do get the W in this one, I'm sure there's going to be some early work tomorrow trying to clean things up a little bit.
Goldie up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. The Yankees with the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a ground ball. They put the tag on him. A sensational double play.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
And now Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's grounded out a couple of times. Misses the sweeper. Clevenger. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. That one finds the zone. That's strike two.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Got him. Third out. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed. Back now in Tampa Bay. The spray chart shows us an impressive power display from this lineup. 4 homers so far.
The distance on these is what stands out to me, Boog. Every one of those home runs has gone at least 400 feet. The batter's box is a launching pad.
And a good start to the inning.
Wastes no time there. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit. And he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
Takes it in for the out.
The batter, number 8. Designated hitter, Jonathan.
One out man at first.
Aranda.
Next is the designated hitter, Jonathan Aranda. Yeah, that's fouled off. Deal 1. That one pulled foul. Swing and a ball popped up. Chisholm under it. 2 away now.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the first baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
And it stays fair. Simpson around third, and they're up by 4.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Richie Palacios, the next to hit. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A 2-run homer, and they tack on to their lead. It's 9-3.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
Next to hit, Johnny DeLuca. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here. Home run.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
At the plate, Cedric Mullins. Ripped, but it curls foul. 4 runs already in the frame here in the top half of inning number 7. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Base hit. And the hits just keep on coming.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
So up next, Nick Fortes. He's already homered in this game. High fly ball lifted into near right field. And that's the 3rd out. But 2-round tripper. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
He swings and fouls one off.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. To the right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. And now two aboard.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. He's already homered here in this one. Hit on the ground to short. Walls. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Well, fortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. It can be an easy trap to fall into.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham, 0-1. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
Ball in.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but
out to short. Walls. Throw home, not in time to run scores. It's 10-4. Bases loaded, nobody out. It's Aaron Judge now.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down. No, Brooke, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Way out front for strike two.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Bellinger at the plate now, and that's strike one. Just off the inside edge. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. One run is in. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. Two away as one comes across.
Here's a ball that's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. I mean, that's one of those where you're expecting a guy from second to score.
Here is Goldschmidt. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The 0-1. On the ground to third. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. We look ahead to inning number 8. Rays 10. Back here in Tampa Bay for the top of the 8th. Taylor Walls getting ready to hit. Ryan Weathers will get back to work. Out towards right center field. One away. Chandler Simpson next to hit for the Rays. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Ripped to first. Caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Caminero in the box now. No balls and a strike. What a stop. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Rays go in order. 1-2. Bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Grounds one to short. And that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now it's going to be Jose Caballero. In the dirt, blocked. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. Now let's see if they can string something together. Make it a little more interesting.
And here is Ryan McMahon. The 0-1. Fought off foul. The Yanks down 5, trying to battle back here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Here comes the manager out of the dugout. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Nick Martinez.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 1-2 now. On the ground, out to short. He's in there. It's 10-6. The Yankees looking to rally. First and second, no outs. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. On the ground, 2-ball. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Back safely. And now he's tagged out at second as he can't get back. Back to the top of the order. Next to hit, Trent Grisham.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. 1 run is in. The second run scores. It's a 2-run triple, and they cut the lead to 2.
Hey, they're right back in this thing after adding those 2 runs on the board. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Runner from third in to score. And now they trail by 1. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. And next is the designated hitter, Ben Rice.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
On the ground to first, and that's a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
It's through for a hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Here's Cody Bellinger.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Rice off of first with 2 away. On the ground to third. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. We go to the 9th. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jonathan Aranda. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they add to the lead. It's 11-9.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
On the ground, and that's just foul.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the 9th. Crushed, left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game. Richie Palacios will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side. Goldie takes it himself. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays.
The right fielder, number 21, Johnny DeLuca.
Swing and a ground ball out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that's a 1-out single. And he'll reach second with one away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
DeLuca, the runner at second with one away. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Base hit. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only one out. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple. And then that error allows a run to score. And this is where things can really start to fall apart. As a team, they need to pick themselves up, find a way to play better baseball the rest of the way.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Another homer. Their third home run of the inning. One down. Now up for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. That's to third, McMahon. From his knees, the throw. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Back to the top of the order now. Chandler Simpson next to hit for the Rays.
This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball.
This one in the air, center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. But they blow this one open with a big bottom of the ninth. And stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike two.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Caught just shy of the wall.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Fair ball. Lead runner holds at third, so two runners in scoring position and just one out. Now, Ryan McMahon. Back to the mound. It hit him. The runner from third comes across as they get one back. It's an RBI single. It's 15-10. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Here comes the skipper, and so they turn to their closer, Brian Baker.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. Takes it in for the out.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were, 50 runs scored in the, that's towards center. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays slug their way to a win in this one. 15-10 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.